What up, YouTube? So today we got a Acura RSX Type S 0506 part out. I pretty much picked up this car because I wanted the transmission for my sleeper build, so I'm most likely going to be keeping that, but everything else is going to be for sale. So intake, engine. This is actually a K20A2 swap. It doesn't have the Z1, which it should have originally since this is an 05. But yeah, it has a A2 swap. Hashboard mounts. It's got some, I believe, alpha headers. Half shaft. I got one good axle. Door's good on this side. Check out the interior. So this door panel's pretty decent shape. Seats. You got one scratch or rip right there. Right here and right there. Top's actually not too bad. Driver, which is always like ripped no matter what. Airbag is still intact on both of them. The dash is still good, but the airbags are no good. Glove box handle's good. Got some visor. And the back seats. I don't really see any rips or tears on them. And then we have the rear tail light and bumper, which I'm sure a lot of people like. It's got full exhaust. And I'm not sure who it's by though. And I'm pretty sure it's loud, so if anyone's interested in that, let me know. Got the stock deck lid. I actually have two of those. Let's see. This door is kind of scratched up, so it's probably no good. Anything else, like I said, that you guys can see, that's good. I'm about to start taking out the swap right now. Got to get all this pulled out and everything and go from there. Hopefully we can just get to all this mess right here. It's just the headlights that's broken and stuff, so we'll start messing with that in a little bit, but we're going to take everything apart as much as we can and get the swap taken out. So we'll start messing with the T-bracket, and then we'll come back and then start taking out the swap. Alright, so we got the condenser, the radiator. I took the intake off so far, but pretty much the beam is all off. That pretty much helped save the transmission. Everything was pretty good as far as the engine and trans. Just this broke off the front mount bracket. Other than that, it didn't really touch anything else, so we should be good as far as that. Next we're going to be getting to is taking the slave cylinder off. That's two 12 millimeters right there. We're going to take off the shift linkage. That's 3 12 millimeters. And take off the little clips. And then we'll go ahead and start getting to the power steering, alternator, and then pretty much Brandon did this side of the, well, it was pretty much already done, but took the wheel off, so it'll be ready when we drop the subframe. This side's pretty much almost ready. About to pull this one out with the half shaft, and then we'll show you guys the headers and everything on here, so if anybody is interested in those. And like I said, it does have hashboard mounts as well. We'll take everything apart, but right now we're gonna go ahead and just take off the linkage and slave, and then get to the power steering pulley and alternator. We'll come back and see what we're gonna do next. Alright, so we pretty much got the shift linkage out. I got the throttle cables out, alternator and power steering. The subframe is out as well. So we're pretty much just getting to what we have left is just these two wirings, but it's kind of stripped. There's a lot of bad work on this car, whoever owned it. But anyways, we still got to take off the headers, which are missing bolts as well, and aftermarket bolts. So probably like some 15s we're gonna have to get to take that off. As you can see, it's missing a bolt right here. This car is actually missing a lot of bolts. So pretty much we're ready to almost drop. I kind of want to pull this back, but I don't think I really can, so we're gonna have to figure out how to get this bracket off. We're just gonna drop the tranny and motor from the bottom. Other than that, I think I'll probably take off the AC pump as well, which is 412s, and then we got to disconnect the ECU inside so we can pull the harness out. So let me see real fast so I can show you. Alright, so this is the E-plug right here. And then we have A and B. This one's already broken. And then we have the C101 right here. And then I guess it's grounded right here, so I'm gonna have to pull that off. And then we should be able to take the wiring harness off from the chassis. And if anybody needs an ECU with the immobilizer, that is available as well. Other than that, I think the motor's pretty much ready to drop, so we're going to go ahead and just start knocking this little stuff out, and then hopefully we can drop this motor and end this video. Alright guys, so we got the swap out and everything's ready. We're going to get this all cleaned up. If anyone is interested in the motor, I believe it had 114K on the swap or whatever. We have the Hasport mounts kit, we got the AEM intake, and then we got the Skunk 2 alpha headers with O2 sensors ready. Everything else that I showed you guys at the beginning is pretty much ready, guys. I might be willing to sell the whole swap because I found another transmission with the 4.7 final gear, which is kind of what I need. I need something a little bit shorter gears since I won't be revving as high and I want to utilize more torque. This transmission is good, but I think with the 4.4 it might slow me down a little bit. So whole swap is ready out. If anybody is interested, it is for sale. Other than that, if you want to hit me up on anything else, hit me up at Instagram at rarewitted_, or you can hit up Brendan at, what is it, Honda RS 760? Yeah. 760, and he'll respond as well. Other than that, if you haven't liked, share, subscribe, comment, let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys on the next one.